Well, at CQ University, the geography major really unpacks the reasons behind climate change. And it goes beyond just the science of weather and climate, which we tackle, but then considering how we've come to this point. There are an environmental history that needs to be unpacked so we understand where we've been. No point having a roadmap knowing where to go if we don't know where we've been. So we look at that, and that's important, but we also really specify what sustainability is. So a student grapples with various silos of data and information and makes a complete picture at the top. Geography is really good at understanding patterns. And so it's the ability of the student to walk into an organisation, take disparate bits of data and make a cohesive story that impacts policy is really the important part that geography skills can do. Geography sort of underpins a lot of responsibilities. Environmental science has a burgeoning employment role of making sure that companies are playing their part in environmental legislation. And so there are specific rules and regulations that governments ask companies to be involved in, and environmental consultants, environmental managers are monitoring, are making plans, and are really asking their companies to go in various directions to make sure that their stewardship of the environment they're working in is according to legislation. The geography major at CQ University has, I think, 3 ways in which people can get career outcomes. The first way is you get to know a bunch of information about human impact on the earth that allows you to be a decision maker. And whether it's public policy or whether it's senior or middle management in various companies, you get a wider view. And so environmental management, for example, is a terrific career path. Not only that you get to understand how they might be impacting the fauna and flora of a mining site, for example, they also get to understand from a geographical perspective just how public policy plays in that space and how can they create and use natural resources in a way that's sustainable. So I think that sort of thinking is relevant to middle managers in a range of private and public organisations. Geography also allows students to gain some skills. We find that most of our students really value the digital mapping or geographical information systems, as most people would know it, because there's a lot of employment opportunities for that. It's local governments, it's infrastructure companies, public health and other sorts of utilities, wherever they want to map the triage of population and physical entities on the earth. If it's about understanding the place of people in the world, then they'll all become policy advisors, public middle type managers. They'll be joining infrastructure companies that understand how they're using natural resources and those sorts of things. And then there'll be those with specific skills. So there'll be people that are using geographic information systems in a wide range of organisations. The geography major in the Bachelor of Arts opens so many doors. So to delve into what really is the behind weather and climate, what is really the impact of human impact on the earth, what biodiversity is decreasing, all those issues are unpacked. And that's really exciting, because then you go away informed and you go away with the evidence. But to get under the hood and to understand what is the evidence basis between a number of issues on impacting society and impacting our home, our planet A, is really an important, exciting opportunity.